thousands of eligible students are just being shut out. The state can't meet its promise anymore that there is a UC or Cal State education for them. Just not. We don't have the will. We don't have the number of classes. The universities are being way oversubscribed, if you will. The admissions are simply too few for too many students.
Sorry.
What do? Well, there is a Campaign for College Opportunity. That's an organization just released a report that the way to deal with this
905 for a
is
real
not
time
to keep on
traffic.
making it more and more limited by increasing the requirements,
905
accepting people at higher and higher
real
requirements.
time
I mean, you want to get into UCLA or you want to get into Berkeley, you had better come in as a finalist for a Nobel Prize in physics or literature. I mean, it is crazy. 4.4 GPA and then starting in charity and being a star athlete, and then you have a reasonable chance of getting in. I mean, it's become nuts. And basic philosophy here in this country, and it's very unique to this country, and that is that everybody should have an opportunity to get into college, and we want to make it as broad as possible. You go to other countries in the world, Japan, for example, University of Tokyo, a tiny percentage of people go in because there is a philosophy of elite. Same thing in England. They take 5%, the top 5% of students test in, because the philosophy is college is a sort of elitist institution, but the other side of the coin, everybody should have a college education, ends up costing a ton of money and really reduces the value of a college education, and it does, because everybody has one. Except if you go to the UCs, for example. You come out with a UC Berkeley degree. Okay, now you're talking about a degree. Cal State University, I mean, you have a degree. I have a degree in political science. What the hell do you do with that? You go to a law school that's not very highly regarded. Oh, I don't know about that. Yes, that's the way it works. So here's what the report said. Not limiting the number of people and being satisfied with that, just allow a whole lot more people in, more state funding, increased enrollment. Now, there are some limitations. There are a couple of schools, UCLA, Berkeley, even Santa Cruz, that are just limited by space. I mean, where does UCLA go to build new classrooms? I mean, it is in Westwood, and I mean, the land is insanely valuable, and so right up next to UCLA are these multi-million-dollar homes. What is the state going to do? Buy them? I mean, just the space limitation. Now, there are other ones, Irvine, UC Davis, which actually is fairly easy to get into. They have unlimited amount of space they can do. Does that make it easier? Well, of course it does. But they're not UCLA, it's not Berkeley. Even within the UC system, okay, there are really good schools where you really have to be an elite student. And then there are schools in the UC system which are still far better than the Cal State system, which has within it has a hierarchy that certain schools give you certain degrees. We have one Ivy League school in California, and it's fairly controversial. Berkeley certainly is equivalent to an Ivy League school. UCLA is pretty up there too. It's really good. Just don't think you're ever, or your kids are ever going to get into UCLA or Berkeley. Good luck. That's the answer, according to the experts. A lot more money, a lot more space. Not necessarily the minimum requirements, because those are history. I mean, they've always been history, but they're really history. So, college. God bless us all. Every American should have a college degree, much like what President Bush said, George W., is that everybody in America should own a house. Yeah, not really. For sure. All right, coming up, the future of work. And boy, when I throw you some stats, you're going to go, no, I'm never going to work that long. Yes, you are, or certainly your kids will. This is KFI AM 640. Let's check in with Jennifer.
The EPA is taking steps to tighten the rules for the allowable levels of lead in drinking water. The Biden administration would like to replace all the nation's lead service lines using new funds from the infrastructure bill. 5 kids in Australia have died in a bouncy house that was carried away by strong winds. 4 other kids are in critical condition. And the latest installment of the Spider-Man franchise will hit the big screen tonight. Showings of the new Marvel movie, Spider-Man No Way Home, start tonight before it arrives in theaters nationwide tomorrow. We've got your drive with DKFI in the sky next.
Life Source, the whole house water filtration system. I have one at home and absolutely love it. Had it for years. And when it's a whole house system, that means the water is filtered literally and comes in, and you can get this highly filtered, delicious water, obviously very safe water, from every single faucet in your home. I mean, that's kind of fun. But yeah, let's talk about the fact that this water is effectively bottled water quality. Well, okay, but not only are you drinking it, you're also bathing in it, and you're washing clothes and dishes. Can you imagine doing that with bottled water? It's effectively what happens here. And it reduces your hard water problems, filters out chlorine, added chemicals, and there is no maintenance of any kind. The Life Source water system is quality water, easy, and absolutely delicious. No maintenance, you're done. Once installed, you're finished. And now, an end-of-the-year sale starting today through the end of the year. You want to call for the best offer of the year. So call 800-334-5009, 800-334-5009, 800-334-5009. Visit LifeSourceWater.com. Life Source Water, taste and feel the difference.
Islanders, thanks for your holiday celebration at Hurricane's Market. Get Animal Welfare Certified Bone-in Beef Rib Roast or steak for $13.99 cost through December 25th. Plus the pipeline. See what on the Hurricane's Market app.
Check out weather from KFI. It's a mostly cloudy Thursday with a slight chance of showers. Has a range from the mid-50s to the low 60s. This report is brought to you by Whole Foods Market. We're taking a look at your drive with Jeff Ball on the phone.
Leaving Burbank, just a little heads up for you. South out of Colorado, that's just south of the 134. And the outfalls about electric wires getting tossed around in line. So all lanes are still open there, but just be careful going through. Now, big problem if you're heading to LAX, run me south. Come on, just going out that way. North 405, past Hawthorne Boulevard, very complicated drive. Drivers are broken or all-rig and cars, squirrel. Fluent speed freeway service, built by everybody's there. The backup is before Mania, that's before the 110. Going west 110 to west 105 to LAX is slightly better. These car lanes are open. South 405, it's okay. I think we'll start going through there. And we just got rid of a super busy spot now in Burbank. East 134 to 5, partially lane might be blocked. Be careful, I'll follow up on that for you. They're high in the sky. Let's get to their faster. I'm Jeff Ball.
This report is sponsored by Mucinex 12 Hours. Did you know that doctors use Mucinex? That's right. Mucinex is the #1 OTC brand doctors trust for themselves and their families. So with cold and flu season upon us, why would you use anything else? Grab Mucinex and put yourself back in control. Available at CVS.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Get unlimited on T-Plus lines for $29.99 a month per line. No contracts, no added taxes or fees. Includes nationwide 5G. Save up to 60% with Spectrum Mobile. Get unlimited on T-Plus lines for $29.99 a month. Call 855-438-2999 or visit the store near you.
Also valid for new customers on T-Plus Unlimited lines. Select Unlimited not required. Savings based on 2 line comparison of unlimited plans from major national carriers at 9/2021. Prepaid exclusive. Restrictions apply.
Having assistant equipment is essential to operating your small business.
SoCal Gas is here to help the small business rebate on qualifying energy-saving natural gas equipment. You can save up to $1,000 on tankers, hot water heaters, commercial fryers, and more.
They're committed to helping you meet and exceed the challenges of being a small business owner.
Not only will your small business
to save by using these rebates, but you have energy-efficient equipment that could stack up savings for years to come. See how they can help by visiting SoCalGas.com/business-rebates.
Your Wheels Honda Superstore has your road map for super holiday upgrades during Happy Holiday. Return your Honda Leaf to one of our 5 Honda Leaf Return Super Sales, or swap your old ride for a brand new Honda. And with more vehicles arriving for the holidays, you'll get a super selection and a super experience. Every new Wranglers Honda is backed by our exclusive price protection guarantee. Which states, if you can find the same new Honda for less within 5 days, your Wheels will pay you the difference or buy your vehicle back. Discover the joy of the season and upgrade at Norton Reed's Honda Superstore during Happy Honda Day. Visit our super award-winning Norton Reed's Honda Superstore location in Huntington Beach, West Covina, the Irvine Auto Center, and the #1 Honda store in the world in the Cerritos Auto Square. Plus, we're now open in Vista. Shop online at nortonreeds.com.
Active Global Honda will be on sale 2020. Slew out your way through this holiday season with the LA Kings Holiday Pack. Each pack includes 1 ticket to 3 or 5 LA Kings home games, plus a limited edition Blue Valley Tropical Mug. To purchase, visit LAKings.com/holiday pack.
Let me tell you, I am so happy I went with Solomax just for such a deal with all the money I saved.
Right now, Jack, Solomax is offering Tesla 420 panels and power walls for $79.96 per month and $0 down.
Dial pound 250 to sell and say the keyword Solomax to go to SolomaxTech.com.
As they turn the bit of all free credit, see if the below should be the price.
With Home. New Dr. Darrell Correction. Use it for lack of surgeon as a host family comfort and fitness. He loves the outdoors and happy. He's also a leader in robotic assisted surgery. He trains other surgeons nationwide. Dr. Perlstein would love to get to know you and is ready to make a positive difference in your family's life. Get to know Hope. Visit healthhealth.org and find your physician today.
Hey, Mario Lopez here. COVID cases and new variants are unfortunately on the rise again. If you're experiencing symptoms, think you've been exposed, or if not quite sure about that one gathering you attended recently, get a no-cost patient COVID test at covidclinic.org. And locations all throughout the state for the rapid result testing also available. So visit covidclinic.org and find a location near you. It is easy, fast, and super safe. covidclinic.org. Hey, LA remodeling pros, target the jobs you want most with the House Pro Advertising and Lead Gen program. That's HOUZZ Pro. More than 65 million homeowners are using the house to ensure their renovation project turns out right. But put your business in front of them today. Choose the budget, services, and zip codes you want most, and let House Pro connect you. So go to House Pro. That's HOUZZ Pro. To start growing your business the smarter way today.
You're listening to KFI. When it's that time of year, you can hear your favorite Christmas music right now on the official holiday music station, Host 103.5. All your favorite holiday songs. Host 103.5. You're home for the holidays.
KFI AM Pittsburgh. More stimulating time.
Thursday, December 16th, we're in the middle of a big snap, which is going to last another day or two. I want to talk to you about your work career, your work. And it's something I love talking about, and it's part of society that I just, for some reason, am fascinated by it. And that is, well, it obviously is changing, but I want to talk to you about really changing. First of all, a stat. In the U.S., today, demographers have predicted, and probably more than just a prediction, about half of today's 5-year-olds can expect to live to 100. Now, that's the good news. The bad news, ostensibly, is over the course of this 100-year life, they can be expected to work 60 years or more instead of the 35 or 40 we do here. In the U.S., the average retirement age is 62. And for folks that work 40 or so years, boy, that's more than enough. So you're talking about an additional 60 years of work. Now, if that's a nightmare, imagining 60 years of work like we're working today is pretty daunting. Not very a good anticipation. Because how do we work today? For the most part, inflexible hours, all-consuming, poorly matched to our rigidities of life, which I'll talk to you in about a minute. Humans live longer, so let's redesign our work. This is a report that came out of the director of the Stanford Center on Longevity. We should simply start with the frenzy of midlife. We work harder through the years when we're having kids, and often taking care of older relatives. Boy, did I do that. Paying for my mom, literally until she died at the age of 97 and a half. And she cost a fortune. And, later on I realized if I had just put a tent in front of the facility, it would have saved me a lot of money. She wouldn't have known the difference. But you can't do that. You got to take care of older relatives, especially if you have the wherewithal. Well, work family responsibilities peak in mid-adulthood. And that can be really, really stressful. So to address this, the report talks about and proposed allowing workers to scale up their hours or scale down their hours through their careers based on responsibilities outside of work. Two parents, for example, being able to temporarily reduce their full-time jobs 20 hours a week in caring for young kids, and then ratcheting up their hours later on. But, I mean, that does make sense. And here's the problem with working and in terms of your life. We retire, and it's expensive to retire, mainly because we don't have the same lifestyle. We can't pay for it. And also, retirement and working is really a binary system. Either you're working or you're retired. There are only so many jobs as greeters in Walmart for people who've been retired. There just aren't that many jobs out there. So, what do? Well, you work longer, even today. With the retirement age of 62, and I know people have retired at 48. My mother retired at 53. And as much as it cost me, let me tell you what it cost you. How many years? 40 years on Social Security? When my mom finally died, you could actually hear the relief, the breath of relief that the federal government gave. Finally. And that is happening a whole lot. When retirement came, Social Security, people retired at 65, and then they died. The whole premise of Social Security, it lasted maybe 2 years. Not anymore. You last a whole lot longer, for sure. Up until the late 19th century, people actually worked until they were no longer physically able to work, and then the family was going to take care of them. No, not even a chance today. So it's a different world, it really is. And the issue is if you're going to live to 100, you should be able to work for 60 of those years, at least. But you do the work that you and the hours, different parts of your life, which doesn't even exist now. Coming up, Hello on the News, Live Edition, right here.
Hey, Joyce. Four, all one. Yes, I. Audiences do not remember.
Load your family into the 2011 Cadillac Escalade. The 2011 Cadillac Escalade provides a smooth and comfortable ride to its driver and occupants with luxurious accommodations.
A power rear liftgate simplifies cargo loading. Up to 7 passengers bask in the comfort of the leather-trimmed interior. Top features include power front seats, rear view backup camera, tire pressure monitoring system, and remote keyless entry. The available rear seat entertainment system includes in-dash DVD, a flip-down 8-inch diagonal screen, 2 wireless headphones, auxiliary audio-video jacks, and a remote game plug-in. The memory system includes pedal position, allowing multiple drivers to find their preferred driving positions easily. Backseat passengers will appreciate the rear audio controls, allowing them to make easy adjustments to the stereo system. Additional available features include a blind spot monitoring system, high-intensity discharge headlights, and more, depending on which trim level you select.
Premium sound drives 10 speakers, providing you and your passengers a sensational audio experience. Curtain airbags combine with standard stability control in creating a comprehensive safety network.
The 2011 Cadillac Escalade. With potent V8 power and performance equipment integrated throughout, this vehicle hits the sweet spot, merging extravagance with rock-solid off-road manners.
Stand design device 2011 Cadillac S8 ESV. Stand design device 2011. Stand design device 2011 Cadillac S8 ESV.
You're mad again?
Because I gained weight.
Oh, you want to go to outside take a walk? You can take a walk. At 9 o'clock.
No,
You not want to go to outside take a walk?
don't want to take a walk.
Huh?
Don't take a walk.
Don't take a walk, okay?
See, right. Oh, babies. We're still forgetting. Yeah, depending on the trim configures. And more, depending on which trim I'm using it. Depending on the trim configuration. and more. And what's right over his next. And others, depending on the trim configuration. And others, depending on the trim configuration. And more. All the premium features is special offer. I was a driver for the guy. I know how. Yeah. Wranglers. So. No. Oh, good. Yes, Stevie. I just love bugs. Danny Kim, Linda Roberts. Yes, boys, Popeyes. Has Daddy Kim, Linda Roberts. And ours, depending on trim configuration. The event says you can wear the everybody's speak for yourself. Never waited across the street. Never waited across the street. That was why. Ever cross the street. Yeah. Both ways are just the same. Here's the reason why. There might be a car or bus or a big taxi by. Never waiting on the street. Never waiting on the street. My both ways are just the same.